Hello and welcome back to the EMS One Katowice final. We are here in the Spodek Arena in beautiful Poland. Guys, how are you doing? You are a phenomenal audience, and I can tell you right now, after having spoken to the first team that books its place in tomorrow, the semi-finals, Dignitas loved playing for you. But right now, we're about to get underway with our second quarterfinal of the day, and that means that we're going to have a look at the team videos for Virtus.pro. Let's take it away.
Advancing from the group stage is first of all a relief for us, and now we believe that we are one of the strongest teams, but we still need to focus on our game and not go ahead of us.
You know where are you? You are in Poland, so trophies still will stay in our home.
The answer about the new Golden 5, I think we will know in a few days. If we are able to win this event, then I think we can call ourselves like that. But till then, it's still game time. I think that this event is the most important one for us. It has the biggest prize money. It is held in our home country, and we have something to prove, not only to ourselves, but also to all the teams that we are still one of the best players on the planet.
Virtus.pro, what is your profession?
Guys, it is my great pleasure to say, without any doubt, that the team that is coming up is definitely a hometown favorite. So Poland, make some noise for the players of Virtus.pro! Now, I have the pleasure of being joined by a man who needs no real introduction. Taz, how are you doing?
Oh, I feel amazing. It's an amazing stage, and most notably, it's an amazing crowd, so I'm looking forward to the game.
How does it make you feel to see this many Polish fans come out to cheer you on in this of your game today?
Feel me very proud. And I just hope that they will help us to win this game and qualify for the semi-final. So, fingers crossed, and thank you. Thank you for coming, guys.
This crowd loves you. This must be a great feeling. Now, you're no stranger to IEM victory. Does that think you're going to give you a bit of an advantage today or not?
No, this is something totally different. This one is special because this one is in Poland, and that's why. It's our home country, and we just need to play our hearts out.
Well, I wish you the absolute best of luck. Once again, guys, a big round of applause for Virtus.pro. Now, of course, Virtus.pro needs to have a team to go up against so they can show how good they are. So for that, I would like to go and show you the team video of LDLC.
We are really happy about our result in the group stage because it was really hard for us to go through. We had the two really tough matches against Vox and 3D Max, so we are really thrilled and really excited. We played together for 5 weeks, and we had also a 1-week boot camp in Paris just before the tournament, like 1 week ago. First of all, I think we are underdogs. That's a real statement. But now in the quarterfinal, it will depend on who we are facing, because as we know, we won't play against NIP. Titan are out of the tournament, so that leaves a lot of space for us to go through the semi-final and hopefully the final.
We are LDLC.
Guys, without any further ado, it is my great pleasure to invite up onto the stage Team-LDLC. Now, I'm joined by Maniac. Maniac, how are you doing today?
I'm feeling fine. I'm pretty excited. This is incredible.
How does it feel to be playing against this crowd in this competition?
It's the best match for us. It's Virtus.pro. They are home. All the crowd will be cheering for them. It's a big fight, big challenge for us. So we are looking forward to it.
Do you think that'll give them an edge, that crowd cheering for them?
Of course, that will help. Of course, but it's not enough to win a match on Counter-Strike. You need more than that. So I think we still can make this.
Any last words you'd like to say before we get this game underway?
Well, I'd say thank you to the crowd. It's incredible. Thank you again, and I hope you're going to have a good match.
Round of applause for both of our teams, guys. You've been phenomenal. Now, of course, to get this game underway, we need to go after to a man who I said his name wrong earlier. I called him Sir Scott, so I'm apologizing for that, Scott. Sir Scoots, over to you.
You can call me anything you want, Sean. Just don't call me late for dinner or anything like that. So we're back at our little expert desk here with our big wall. Obviously, this is not Jason Kaplan. I'm joined by a real professional gamer. None of us want to be triers. Chad, Sponge, Birchall, Team Vox and Rest. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Obviously, watching some great Counter-Strike.
Yep.
Sorry that you're sitting here and you're not playing on the stage, obviously. Before we get into the actual next match that you're going to help me with, we were talking off camera a little about how North America and basically your neck of the woods, Australia, that whole area, it's kind of in its own little bubble when it comes to this game in regards to practicing. Very expensive endeavor to come to where most of the events are.
Yep.
How do you guys overcome that? How do you work locally to fix stuff, and then do you boot camp a lot?
Look, it's really hard in Australia, probably the same as, like you said, with the US. For us specifically, we get complacent in our country. We can play our game style for up to 6 months and get away with it. And the only way to fix that is with a boot camp like we did this time around. It really helped with our preparation, and we got some better results than the last Europe trip, but a boot camp is the only way for any team in a community like Australia to get any better and learn the game and be able to compete.
And in your online world, how many teams would you roughly say are on the same caliber? So at least on a regular basis, practice-wise, can you beat on?
There's probably our top league has 16 teams of decent teams, but to compete with us, there's maybe only another 1 or 2 teams that can really have the same kind of firepower, have the same top fraggers, people who can call strategies that are actually going to be new and different and catch us off guard. Other than that, we're on top of the scene. It's
gotcha. I mean, and again, we were off camera talking about the last time that we've had an Australian traveling team was probably F-Zero, way back in the day, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if anyone's seen this yet, but you've got a little friend. Oh, they've actually already brought up some stats for us.
We're a bit
Never
behind.
mind. They're jumping on us here. So we've got a stats page here. Obviously, Virtus.pro, you didn't get a chance to play them.
No.
Local favorites.
Yes.
Any thoughts on these guys?
Well, we actually got a couple of prac games in the boot camp versus them, and they basically annihilated us. And talking to a lot of other teams here, they also played them, and they were one of the best teams, they said, in practice. Just looking at those stats there, all of their players owned by the group stage. I think they're probably the team to beat at this tournament, even though you've still got Nip and Fnatic in the comp. I think everybody's looking out for these guys.
Yeah, and then the other team that we're going to obviously play, LDLC, you did play against them.
Yeah, we did.
And
we should have beaten them.
All right, so walk us through the map and, what...
It was Inferno. It was the first game of the day. They knew nothing about us. We watched a few demos about them and learnt their play style. We came out really strong with a 7-2 lead on Terrorist side. We then lost the next 6 rounds in a row, finished the half down 8-7, went into the second half losing CT Pistol, and kind of took round for round as we went, finished the game 16-13 in LDLC's favour. A couple of mistakes by us really led to the loss, but look, we played well. We just couldn't close out.
Gotcha. And obviously we have their stats. Again, reminder of everyone at home, these stats are only from yesterday's competition, and obviously when we show them tomorrow and later on today, those will be cumulatively added. Interesting side note, the only map these guys played yesterday, 3 rounds of Inferno, basically.
Yeah, just Inferno. And their game versus 3D Max and us were both close matches. The NIP game not so close, but it seems like Inferno seemed to be their choice for the group stage. I'm not quite sure why. Happy looked like he played pretty well on Inferno, though, with a pretty decent KD.
Yeah, to say the least. All right, so what else we got for you? Well, I want to introduce your friend, or have you introduce your friend. You had a similar friend at DreamHack. It was very popular.
Yeah, he had to go back to the country. We had to get his brother, who's also named Kev. But this is Kev, our mascot. He's supporting Fnatic now. We're out of the tournament. Who we're good friends of Vox Eminor. And he's brought us luck, and hopefully he can bring Fnatic luck again.
Awesome. Hopefully production can put our camera back on so they can see this lovely guy. They're busy showing the players, obviously, which is cool, I guess. Maybe, well, he'll come help us analyze the maps.
Definitely.
Hopefully, it looks like they're getting ready with the maps. That's what we're looking at now, at the admin in the middle. And they've got a cool little program they use to veto maps. And again, a reminder at home, they will each veto a map, and then they will take turns picking a map out of the 5-map pool. And again, another reminder, LDLC has only played Inferno here. So that will be very interesting to see what they do on some other maps. Looks like the other captains coming their way, and we'll get this underway in a matter of minutes.
I think Virtus.pro are confident playing any map from practice. We played them on everything, and they had a good style, and they were really strong on all the maps. So I don't think they're going to be too worried about the vetoes.
Yeah. Agreed. I mean, I've known Taz a really long time, and when he interviewed him yesterday, I've never heard him so confident. And he's not a cocky, like, fake, like, act like he's confident kind of guy. Like, so sometimes say, we're not ready, we're not prepared, this is not going to be good for us. And yesterday, he just, I think it's the hometown thing. Like, they're so determined to do well here at home.
I'd really like to see the French nuke versus the Polish nuke.
Okay, so here we go. And this should fill in with the team names as they get ready to do it, but they might not. So we're gonna see. First 2 are gonna go away, and then we'll see map 1, map 2, map 3 show up for those at home. This new little map picking tool. I think he's probably putting the team names in right now. There we go. And again, this gets green screened, so it gets a little hazy, folks. So bear with us on that. While we're sitting here waiting, predictions overall? Or do you want to wait for maps?
No, I'd say Virtus will win, probably 2-0.
Okay. I'm going to have to give that to you as well. Same thing. And I think in dominant fashion. I just really think so. Here we go. So we got a veto, and so Virtus vetoed nuke. LDLC drops train. Yep, train is never going to get played. Valve. Virtus picks Mirage.
Very strong. They beat Titan yesterday on Mirage 16-7.
Yeah, that was quite a thumping. All right, they pick Inferno, makes the 3rd map, Dust 3. So that was Mirage. Let me write that down. What was it? Mirage?
Inferno
Dust 2. That's right, Dust 2. All right. And now they're deciding sides for that first map. All right.
Good map pool.
Yeah, that is good map pool. You know, and why we're sitting here, like, no one picks train.
No.
Why don't you guys ever want to play train as pros?
Well, we didn't practice train for this event. In Australia, we don't mind playing it. But I think a lot of the pros don't like playing it because if you start CT side, you're almost guaranteed 12, 13 rounds. It's still extremely CT biased.
Yeah.
And I think it's just an easier map to eliminate. If you can play Inferno, Dust 2 or Mirage, all considered 9-6, 8-7, even-sided maps for Ts, you're going to have a more confident side, I think. I know Virtus were practicing a lot of train, so they probably would have liked to play train them, but LDLC maybe not so confident on it.
Yeah, and obviously you're also a 1.6 player. You played some back in the day.
Yeah, a bit of 1.6, bit of Source, bit of everything.
So that train, though, was a very popular map for the pros.
It was.
You know, obviously, they moved bomb sites. They changed how the trains worked. All of us are, you know, hoping that they look at the old map, they look at what Volcano did on the new map, and, you know, give us a new official train, a new official train.
Definitely an overhaul train would be the way to go. I don't mind where the new bomb trainer on outside is. It's not a bad change. Ideally, it should make the map more
It's
even.
actually, it helps the T sides closer to them. So.
I just think the way the old train used to be, it was different compared to other maps because you could move under the trains, on top of the trains. It just brought a whole different level that what other maps didn't have. If they could bring that to Go, it'd be really good. They just have to get the sizing of the map right, like the height of the trains, all that kind of little minor details, and I think you'll see it getting played more. But we'll see if we can talk to Valve at this event.
Yeah, I know. That's why I keep chiming in.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't get fired. And while we're waiting for our casters and the players to get ready, let's just take a quick peek, at least you and I, at the rest of the bracket here since I've got you with me. Later on today, we've got Nip versus Complexity. Thoughts on that one?
I'm going to say Nip, but watching Complexity play yesterday in their first match versus Mystic, they looked really strong. They intimidated Mystic. It was really funny to watch, actually. Just the American style getting in their head. You could see Semphis and Sean just yelling out across the table, look at me, look at me, look at me, and really intimidating for them. I think they're really getting Kenny's
If we have nothing, we have bravado and trash talk, right? You know, we always have. Fun. And then what do you think about LGB Fnatic?
That's going to be a really close match. I know that the top Swedish teams, Nip and Fnatic, don't like playing against, I'm not going to say LGB are a mixed team, but they might play like a mixed team. And that's a scary thing because you never know what they're going to do. And LGB have some really good players who shine on LAN, like Twist and Dennis can be monsters. Yesterday, I think Dennis got 35 frags in their opening match. He just unleashed. So if Fnatic aren't prepared when they get here tomorrow for their match, they could struggle.
Okay. All right, I'm waiting to hear when everyone's ready, so they're not ready. While we're sitting here, any shout-outs, want to give your countrymen some love, any of your sponsors?
Just a bit of love to all the support back home. It's been really good to see everybody cheering for us. And, my girlfriend, who's probably watching right now, hello, how you going?
She better be watching right now.
Yeah, she should be.
What, did you tweet her or message her and let her know?
I just texted her before saying I was going to be on, so.
Now, wait, what time is it back home for you?
It's getting, midnight.
She better be awake.
She should be awake.
She better be awake.
No work tomorrow.
All right. Definitely give your sponsor loves.
We've got CM Storm, Western Digital, and Sound Blaster. All the good support getting us to another event. But, and our manager, Talnoy. He's a great guy.
Is that guy right there?
Nah, he's not here with us. He's still at home. He's got to run the business.
Gotcha. While we're waiting, you know what we've been... Oh, wait, we don't have to wait. The magic man in my ear. It says the casters are ready.
Lovely.
So we're going to give it to the amazing Lauren and the outstanding Jason.
Well, then I will take outstanding. That's a little bit more better than amazing, though I think it should be probably the other way around. But anyways, we are back at the caster desk, and we have hopefully an exciting best of 3 coming your way. We've obviously seen the results from one, and now we want to know who's the second team get through the semifinals, who's the second team to get that big pay raise, that little bit of a bump coming in. And I might say little
bit of a bump, come on now.
A big bump coming in. But this would be a good match because these two teams, we also saw Virtus.pro coming out in style. They rushed out of the gates.
They are the team to beat right now, I still feel, NIP, everyone's got their already kind of pre-made opinions of, whether it be they're just getting back to that form. At the moment, for performances to this point, it's Virtus.pro. I was speaking to, the guys from Mousesports outside. I spoke to a couple of other teams, and it is all about, beating these guys. They look good in practice. They look good in any training game up to this point. But can they convert it here? If there's any time they can do it, they're on stage. We wanted them to get to in front of the crowd. We wanted these guys to make it to the stage. We didn't even have to cheer for them. They just did it off their own back. You know what I mean? Those guys were flying in their early games. Taz was phenomenal. Neo may not be to the point he was, back in yesteryear, but certainly on his own. Pasha was game-changing. When they almost started to falter, he was the one that kept them glued together. And now you can only imagine how big that crowd roar is going to be. If they struggle at any point, they get that one round back, you can imagine the sound of that crowd. When Sean introduced them, literally it was like, it was so loud out there. You may not be able to hear it as clearly as we can, because we are maybe about 2 walls away from the crowd. The audience were phenomenal, and even the team they're playing against realized this, and that adds a challenge to them.
Not to mention the fact that you don't want to be the team that beat the home team on their home soil.
Oh damn, that'd be
you don't want to be
trouble,
you don't want to be that person. And right now, the thing about LDLC is that they're a generally young team, coming together for not that long. They haven't really been able to synergize and merge together as a team. They even said themselves that they're very young, not really coming into this with extremely high hopes, just looking to win a couple of matches, maybe get here or there, and take a learning experience out of this. And obviously, they've already gotten to the quarterfinals, which definitely
it's something to be proud of
yeah,
already.
it's something to be very proud of.
The caliber of teams in this tournament, as we mentioned before, maybe the more clear defined groups cause the most upsets. You know, can you believe that Titan went out? You know,
that's actually a really good point.
Every single team in here can make the kind of issues arise to anyone else. You know, even NIP may have had a safer route, but certainly, you know, teams at this point can cause upsets. So I kind of want guys at home to get involved here, because I've been getting a lot of tweets about the last game. I really want to know. Obviously, we're here in Poland, and it might be a little bit biased if we ask people, so what are your thoughts on the game coming up? Who's going to win? We get told one name and one name only. But you guys at home may be a little less biased. You know, we're trying to not be too biased, but I do love seeing the Polish guys in front of the home crowd. Who do you think is going to win, and who do you want to win? Make sure you tweet us at They Call Me Pansy, and at J Kaplan with the hashtag EMS One. Simple as that. We want to know your thoughts, your predictions. Break it down for me. You know, you can even see the biceps in action right there, just warming up on your screens. And it's, I think that's how the deathmatch, or is just, you know, just making sure every setting's right.
Actually, I think it is a deathmatch, yeah. I think it's just making sure everything's right.
And I don't blame them. This is the first time they'll be on that stage, the first time they're getting really prepared for this, and you know they want to be on point.
I wonder how many keyboards he goes through with his massive biceps.
Damn, they've got some power. You know
but the thing is, I still want to talk about LDLC a little bit more, because...
Of course, please do, because I've not seen them. I have not actually cast them to this point, so they're a little bit of an enigma to my eyes. Obviously, I knew them from the previous Raid Call events, the old EMS ones that we had before, and you know, I had, I believe it was Happy actually on stage when we going through one of his pistol rounds that were absolutely sensational. So certainly a talented team. Actually, the man just on your screen right there. So certainly talented, very capable. But how are they performing at this point?
That's what I'm concerned about, because the thing is, we saw the statistics earlier on from their matches yesterday, the 3 matches on Inferno, which alone is kind of interesting to me, but also you already see Virtus.pro trying to go for Mirage every single time they can. This will be number 3 for them. But the fact that you had Uzi at a 0.51, I believe it is, kill-death ratio, and KQLY had a 0.79. The 2 people on their team to get less than 1. There's 3 people who really kind of stepped up there, but the thing is, the story's always been about Apex. He's been a former shadow of himself. That's what Lurpus, you know, is the quotation he gives him. And he stepped up yesterday. And from that, we've seen LDLC, you know, pick up quite a few wins. And right now, I wonder if he can continue to do that. I wonder if they can perform on any map besides Inferno, which honestly, they should be able to. But they will be going up against the harder side. They will be potentially going up down 1 map here, because Mirage is Virtus.pro's map.
Oh, it certainly is. The way they've been playing, they've had some close games, but you know, you look at their results at this point, actually, how can you deny any map they played on? They took out Titan. They're the team that took away the favorites from this tournament. You know, you may argue NIP's up there, or Fnatic maybe, but certainly everyone expected, off recent performance alone, Titan to get to this point at the very least. That's when they become their own kind of beast. But they stumped them so quickly on their own favorite map.
And the thing is, if you guys saw the video on Reddit from r/Global Offensive, there was a nice video of the reaction of Virtus.pro and when they won, how excited they were. And then towards the tail end of it, we were watching it together. You see Titan, I always call them Very Games in my head. They were almost teared up, and your heart tugs a little bit right there.
It does.
Because
it really does.
They finally got, you know, the sponsorship they want. They have the organization they want. They have a gaming house. And then to lose out in groups when they've performed so well in the past, it just hurts.
It does, and you guys at home did tweet through to me, actually.
They didn't tweet to me, so I'm a little disappointed in you guys.
Damn.
I didn't get one single one.
Aww, didums. But actually, you know what? I thought it'd be different when I asked people at home who aren't here in the audience who they think will win. It's Virtus.pro, 2-0, easy peasy lemon squeezy, says CivH. Not CivHD, very similar person. And we are going up to a couple of others. Virtus will roll over LDLC because KQLY is overrated. Wow, that's harsh words.
I would never call someone overrated if they're better than me, period, in the game. And everyone here is better than me at this game.
I don't know. Yeah, you get your chance. As an American, I'm still going for the home team. So we've got a lot of people supporting these guys. No, I'm pretty sure they mean Virtus.pro as the home team here. Virtus. The final will be NIP against Virtus.pro. It will be a tight first map, which Virtus.pro wins, and NIP will take it back probably in overtime. So they're expecting this to be pretty much game through, go to the finals. That's what they're focused on. So big pressure on these guys' shoulders, you know. We're sitting here just seeing this. They must feel that, you know what I mean? They've got the home crowd in front of them. There's, you know, bonuses and negatives. So, for example, yes, you get that crowd roaring for you to do better. But when you do bad, you get that horrible sinking feeling of, I'm letting down the hundreds of people sitting in front of me wanting to do, you know, well by them. So, a lot more pressure on these guys. Certainly, if anyone can handle it, the classics of Taz, Neo, Pasha can handle it, but there's still those 2 new members. There's still, Bialy and Snacks in the mix.
Snacks, though, oh my
Big
god,
player,
yesterday.
Game-changing player.
How many hat tricks did he get? I don't think I can even count that high.
Yeah, America, you don't learn that high, you know what I mean? We just learn to freedom.
Come on. I mean, you see right there, Pasha, 1.42 kill-death ratio. And the thing is, we casted when they were ESC back at the fall finals for EMS One. And, you were saying then, and you still say now, this man, inconsistent at times, but if he performs well, he uses those massive biceps, his massive shoulders to put his whole team on his back and just carry him through a game. And you're seeing it right there in the KDA. And that's also making me wonder, coming into this map pool of Mirage, Inferno, and Dust 2, we can safely say Mirage would go Virtus.pro's way if we look at past results.
Yeah.
Inferno, probably LDLC's way. But Dust 2, that's the interesting map to me for both these teams.
You say that, right?
I do say that.
I look at Inferno, and I just see Titan losing.
Actually, no, that's a good point, because
that's all I see
when they were ESC, they loved Inferno.
It's a hard team to beat, these guys.
That's true.
I think everyone had the question of when will they get to this point? When will they get as good as they once were? Everyone, at the very start of Go, back in the day, it was waiting for these big old players to come across and kind of accept CSGO. But it took time. At the very start, they were nowhere near how NIP came out flying from the gates, or even how Very Games back then became what they were. But now, is this where we finally see
they're like
these guys stepping up?
They're like the tortoise in the hare, but they're the tortoise. They're slowly going to get there, but maybe this is their chance to finally pull across the finish line ahead of the hares. And
what a point to do it at. What a place.
That's what I was saying to Sir Scoots. I was saying, how many times in their history have they had the opportunity to win on home turf and hold up a giant cup or a giant trophy in front of their crowd?
My God,
that's something you will remember your entire life, and even past then, if you get to that point.
Yeah, it's something you never forget, and you've got to bear in mind, LDLC are standing in their way. The team you can see on your screens right now, they look focused, they look calm, and maybe people underestimate them. I don't think that the polls will. I think they'll be focused on this. But they're certainly a talented side, LDLC. Certainly capable. Certainly very able to make this happen. Whether or not they can really convert it. Your prediction on this?
I feel like if I bet against Virtus.pro, I'm going to get so much hate.
Why would you, though? Is there a reason you genuinely bet against them?
I think you're right. There really is no reason to. It feels like they are the better team right now. On paper, they are. From past results, just alone in the groups, beating Titan that one-sided on Mirage, they should. And I don't know, to me, it comes down to Dust 2 is still. I mean, we talked about Inferno, and I completely forgot about the fact that when they're ESC, they loved Inferno quite a bit here.
Yep.
And Mirage was always taken away as well. But Dust 2, I honestly, if we get to that point, I don't know which team favors better, or it favors more, based off of history and stuff. I mean, if I'm looking currently at a couple of previous results from LDLC. On the 9th, they actually played in Fragbite Masters against Fnatic on Dust 2 and beat them 16-5. So
big result.
Yeah, that is a huge result, and that kind of makes me wonder, is that a map that they are very happy with? I mean, they even beat Na'Vi 16-14 on the 28th of February on Dust 2.
Solid results, but they need to get to that point. Yeah. That's the third map.
That's true.
They have to pick up one of the first two. And, the tweets, actually, I've had some good tweets coming from you guys. So, actually, thank you so much for getting involved at home. It's great hearing from you guys. Lots of support for the hometown team. And you can see them on the screens right there. That's a very focused up Virtus.pro. Pasha's biceps being hidden in the picture to stop scaring people. They've had to be put away. But Team-LDLC looking calm, looking ready, looking focused. As you can hear the game sounds right now, we are getting ready to see what we're going to be going down. So I believe Virtus.pro will be starting on the T side. CT side will be LDLC. And we are going to be getting underway nice and quickly into this one.
All right, so we're going to have Virtus.pro over on the T side. And remember, they just dominated Titan on that T side yesterday. Yeah. And look at the set smokes all coming in. They want to make this big push on A here. They're going to commit for this here as they have one man going through halls. Tappy getting completely smoked out, as well as Apex here. This is the man you want to see step up for Apex as Snacks.
Push. A lot of players still alive, and Taz is one of them. Bialy joining as well. Neo finds Happy. This is a solid start for Virtus.pro. Just Maniac alive now, left in a 1v4. He's got the one, but he's not going to get any more than that. And Pasha puts him to sleep with those biceps. And first round on the board for Virtus.pro.
When you say puts him to sleep with his biceps, I imagine him having like a chokehold around someone. I don't know.
That is so descriptive, it's beautiful. But obviously, guys at home, we will be trying to change the cameras over. We are well aware. So, and there you have it. We get the beautiful look of Taz just the veteran of CS.
And yeah, you say veteran, and the thing is, when they're back, the Golden 5,
yeah.
He's been playing since 1.6. He's probably been playing since before then. Yeah. He's had so much history in this. He's had so many opportunities to pull off big clutch plays, and like you're saying before, it's taken them a while to really step up in terms of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and they seem to have finally done it here. And this win here, if they can pull it off, would just solidify that. And right now, you're seeing once that save round come in, Neo does pick up that first kill on a KQLY. And Snacks also just with the P250. Looks like he might be saving up for a big gun. Might be saving up for that op to use over on Pasha. And they will go for this hit on the B here. There's one man in the back of sight. That's going to be Happy. There's one man in kitchen currently. And Taz will look for that one guy in the back bench. They haven't spotted him out yet. Happy's just sitting back there. He has not been noticed. He's going to come up the side, but he's looking the wrong way. He has the backside. And that is going to be Virtus.pro securing a round number 2 here. They're only losing one man.
Yeah, only Bialy being taken down. I think it was Snacks actually, excuse me, that round. Being taken down. Overall, only suffering 3 deaths in the 2 rounds. Snacks going down both Bialy once, and at the moment, Neo, Taz, and Pasha, the truly old school, have yet to die. So certainly doing well for themselves very early on, but obviously it's off the back of pistols. You can't read too much into it. The first one obviously went very well. Virtus.pro looking very decisive in what they're doing. They're not messing around in this. They are really making this one stick, but it does seem they're getting towards that A-bomb side. It's going to be Uzi to meet them. He does pick up Neo, but Taz swiftly replying, avenging his fallen teammate, and here we go. Virtus.pro forcing their way through here. Taz in a great little spot, backing off now, leaving Pasha to drop out those nades to the feet of Happy. AQLY does end up falling to Bialy as well. We are seeing a quite tagged up Virtus.pro, but only 2 members of LDLC still standing, so not exactly the ideal setup for these guys to make any sort of impact, but we are seeing them making a chance of it. But Pasha denies any peek from Maniac, and are just Happy alive in a 1v4 bomb ticking. Pasha goes and gets it, and there we have it. A lovely 3 rounds back-to-back for the hometown heroes, but now here comes the gun round.
And gun round indeed, KQLY with the 808P in hand, looking for some action in middle here, and it looks like Virtus.pro aren't going to go into anytime soon. Looks like they want to keep up a little bit of an economy. They're feeling confident with those Galils. And let's see if they can pull it off here yet again. Right now, this can be a slippery slope. Obviously, if you see one team win the pistol, you expect them to win the next 2.
Yeah.
But if you lose on these gun rounds, so it's really going to hurt. And with these smokes on Catwalk and in middle, they're looking to pretty much nullify the effect of that op, which actually, if I'm not mistaken, KQLY is currently there. And they're not letting them use that op at all. Happy pick up the first frag though, as now KQLY getting attacked here. Actually going to see him back away, gets knocked down to 74 HP. And we will have actually the push coming to Catwalk here, but Neo gets taken on by Uzi as Pasha does finally clear out that window room, getting the kill onto KQLY here. And still sitting with that Galil do-do-do-do skin. And 3 men off to his left at city spawn. He's going to be in a tough position here. Oh, or he's going to be in a perfect position. Actually gets the shot. I almost thought he missed that one. And that does actually let his team know there's a couple of men rotating to city spawn. He sees the one in kitchen. And it's still a 3-on-3, but Apex responds with a kill on the Snacks. Bialy responds on top of that. Now it's all in the hands of Happy. 43 HP against the 2 men. Does get a perfect nade onto Bialy. Does take down Pasha, but now he's got 1 more man to stop him. And that will be Bialy picking up the kill and a 4-0 clean sweep so far here for Virtus.pro.
Very important round as well, and credit to Pasha. Perfect positioning. He spotted at least 2 players, maybe just 1 actually crossing over by CT from B. He picked up one of the kills and then waited around, got another one from the last rotator. Really well played.
I like how he didn't get too cocky there.
No, he
instead of pushing out,
perfectly.
potentially get 2 more, he's like, I'll take 1 and I'll back away just to make sure we win the round. I love that.
I think Stuart pointed out really well in the last couple of days, it's not just about getting the kills. Getting that information can be just as important, and we are seeing a real big mid-stack from Virtus.pro here. All 5 members present. Neo being the man to just get that fired through by that mid-window. Snacks pushing up a little bit. KQLY and Uzi will be the ones to receive if they do actually go for this one. Snacks has found that man. Uzi is out of there. That's a 5v4 very early on. And it's time to back away. That's what Virtus.pro wanted. Maybe take away a little bit of a rotation element. But look at Apex. Apex in a right good position. Oh, Neo found him. What a wasted opportunity. Apex could have done some real damage then. But we are seeing a 5v3 now. And the pistols that are alongside LDLC are going to be hard-pressed for any sort of action here, as we are seeing KQL and Happy waiting on the site. Happy's found Snacks, but it's not much. We've still got 4 players of Virtus.pro plowing towards the site. Pasha dispatches on Maniac. And also Bialy spraying down, covering off that bomb plant. And there we have it. So Happy, once again, the last man standing, and I don't think he'll be smiling too much right now. Actually does pick up Pasha. Neo now going on the hunt, wants to maybe deny that AK of staying in his hands. Taz is going to do it, and there we have it. Big rounds back-to-back for the hometown crowd. And these guys are playing well. They're playing clinical, they're playing smart, and to be fair, they're classics within the lineup. They're playing so well.
And I mentioned earlier on how you say Pasha, if he shows up, currently leading the team 8-0-2. Having a fantastic game so far here in front of his home crowd. And right now we are in round 6. E.LDLC having able to buy up here. Happy with the auto sniper, and KQ with the AWP here. So looking to get some range control, but with all these smokes coming down, they're not going to let that happen. Apex pushing out, not actually spotted down, does get taken out by Bialy though, and he will lose out on that surprise factor. And now Pasha down to 29 HP. Snacks pushing up B halls already, and you see that slight stack already currently over here at B, and Maniac, who played so well yesterday. Even I guarantee you guys saw those frag videos that he was able to pull off. Gonna pick up the first one on the Snacks. We'll just back away and retreat. So he's not going to stay around for too much longer, but the bomb's slowly working its way in here, and you can see they still have the backup on Catwalk. And Maniac couldn't to push up here yet again. 58 seconds to go, and Virtus.pro are going to make the move here at any second now. They have nades. You do have Maniac pick up another kill. He's gets taken down by Neo though, and KQ off to the side picks up Neo with that AWP. The last man, well, one of the last men alive, is over towards Catwalk. Bialy does pick up one kill, but down to 4 HP now. Pasha needs to push in. Does get the guy in the back. Actually gets KQ down, and now it's a 1v1, and Pasha's up against his favorite gun in the world, I want to say. The auto sniper out of Happy here, but who's going to get that first shot off? Happy does miss it, but Pasha somehow with those giant biceps moves so swiftly, picks up the bomb, and backs away. Now with 20 seconds to go, he's pulling the MM move, as Sir Scoots would say. Gonna be rotating towards A here, looking for the plant. And he has Happy completely caught off guard. He's gonna get the bomb down. He's gonna have the position, but will he make the same mistake that Kusher did? And will he charge straight into the enemy team and cost them around here? Happy, I think he made shot. I think Pasha knows he's there. Oh no, he doesn't. Pasha is sitting in connector. He's just waiting for that man to move here, and they're right next to each other. He's gonna come around the corner, he gets the kill though! And Pasha saves the round with this amazing movement, picking up the bomb, backing away, and getting them now up 6-0 here.
Big plays coming out very early on, and let's bear in mind LDLC yet to get around on the board, and I have been informed KQLY actually pronounced Cali. So we're going to go for that right now. I know it's not what he tags up with, but to keep the French happy, Kaylee is what I'm going to call him. So we'll see how it goes. Kaylee, we'll try it out. I don't know. I warn you, I might slip back into bad habits, but we are seeing the T side going from, once again, that big presence down mid. And obviously a couple of Famases in the mix there for Cali. Not exactly ideal, but still interesting positions actually. Apex and Happy very aggressively pushed up here. Maybe wanting to just greet Virtus.pro right at the gate, and to be fair, Virtus.pro, they're going around that way. Apex and Happy in a perfect spot to really cause trouble to this. Flash comes over, Apex pops out. There's a lot of kills for you. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. If they hold their nerve, they could really undo Virtus.pro here. Haley backing away. And this is what it comes down to. Apex has a big role to play here, and he's doing just fine so far. First kill will come, he finds Snacks. There come the flashes in return though. You cannot expect to be taking these down without an answer. And here comes Bialy, finding Apex, bringing it back all even, but Happy in the perfect position, gets one. Looks for the follow-up, doesn't get it, gets denied. And Bialy and Neo just power on here. But it's a 3v2, and look at Bialy's health. A strong breeze might take him down at this point, but the bomb is going down. The aggressive push from Neo paying off, finding Uzi, and there we have it. Pasha to clear up the rest. Beautifully played, and you can see it across their faces. They are chuffed with the way this is going. Clean slate so far.
This is getting a little scary. This looks like a Virtus.pro who's very comfortable currently, and they have put up 7 rounds unstopped here. I mean, there has been a couple of close ones with at least one 1v1 in there, but look at the mixed buy, and well, mixed buy, it's a pretty terrible buy coming in with 4 Famasas and that 1M4 here. They gotta stop the rot. They need to pick up a kill. Taz gonna rush straight and picks up the kill on Apex, looking for that second. Bialy returns, picks up one himself. Uzi finally picking up one here, but now we have the rest of Virtus.pro with this man advantage pushed in through multiple directions. One coming out of apartments. Pasha gonna be looking for someone here. But with these smokes down, not able to spot anyone just yet. Does get taken down by Happy though as he's trying to plant as Happy now gonna be dropped. And Pasha does secure the last kill here. And now 8-0. I mean, I expected Virtus.pro to win this map, but not at this rate, not this quickly.
This is unreal, and I can imagine anyone else who's going to be playing through the next couple of games has their eyes glued to the screen at the moment. 8-0 to Virtus.pro. Everyone was afraid of them, and I think we're seeing just as to why. And these, just kind of sloppy buys coming in from LDLC, probably not really going to help them out too much here, as we are seeing Neo absolutely on point. 3-2 split coming out. Bialy and Snacks heading over towards B. Taz, Neo, and Pasha heading down mid. Bomb is actually left there right behind Bialy, so no commitment just yet. But we are seeing Taz making his way around. Those Pharmacists rattling off a couple of bullets as Neo will dart up towards that connector. It's Bialy who catches a glimpse. Kali has found Pasha, so bit of an exchange. Clean exchange so far. No one getting a true advantage, but the B site does seem to be swinging in favor of Virtus.pro. Bialy leading away still. Happy just steps beyond. Gets the nade through, claims a nice little spot there, does get the tag, and there we have it. Taz gets 2 big kills back to back. That's what they needed. Happy finds one, but it's not enough. He's the last man alive, and Neo decides he wants in on the action to leave Taz with not all the glory, and another round on the board. This is the first one-sided stump we're seeing, and can you believe it's at this point in the tournament? We've got so far, we're into the playoffs, and now we're seeing a 9-0 scoreline.
I'm thinking if this is, I know this is guaranteed the biggest win streak that Virtus.pro has had here at EMS One Katowice. And Smoke gonna come in just to block off a little bit of vision here, but I don't know, 9-0. They were able to pull off 7 against Hellraiser, or sorry, 6, and Bialy coming up big, picks up 1 kill, looking for the second. In fact, we'll pick it up. It's gonna be a save though for LDLC here, for getting those FAMASas and going for M4s right now. It's getting to the point where if they lose on a pistol round CT or T side, that's going to be it. And that will be the first map dropped, and they're going to have to depend on Inferno, a map they have played 3 times already here. And Bialy picking up yet another. That is 3 for him so far. Can he pick up the ace? And instead of going for it, just going to make sure they play the bomb. Going to play it smart. Going to win the rounds that they know they should, and not get too aggressive, not get too cocky here. There's one though, Maniac. Well, he was pushing up. And now Happy with that 5-7, trying to get something going on here. He does have Neo coming straight at him. He actually gets the dink off, but Neo just gets the headshot back with the AK. And now 10 straight. I mean, we're in the quarterfinals of the best teams in Europe, and we're seeing a 10-0 so far.
I think this just shows how damn ready Virtus.pro are for this. They are not messing around. Every round, they are being so damn clinical. You could have looked at a couple of the other teams we saw yesterday who threw away sloppy rounds that they really shouldn't have, and they were being, hap-handed. These guys are nothing like that. Round by round by round. And at the moment, they've got 10 of them back-to-back. So Neo and Snacks going walkabouts, taking their time, swinging from B towards mid. There is a player waiting to receive. It was Haley there who's going to have to back away a little bit. Gets a nice little flash, holds Neo and Snacks back. And Uzi does have a little bit of a crossfire on him. So this is the first time they've got a nice, setup of weapons. They're not running on empty. But the flashes are going back and forth through mid. We're seeing a couple being chucked up there. Nice little boost coming out with Snacks, and Ali could be in trouble. We are seeing Uzi just catching a glimpse of a player. Does get attacked, not even going to get the kill. Uzi finally goes back for more, takes down Snacks. But by this point, Bialy's already found a reply. But Uzi still goes. He gets Neo, but it's not enough. Taz is there. It's an even exchange in the end. 3 players standing for both teams, losing 2. Uzi down, Happy down. Neo and Snacks there. But at the moment, where is Apex? He is in the perfect spot to cause real trouble. Catches a glimpse of 1. Gets the tag, not going to get the kill so easy. This is not a pretty sight. Oh, he fluffs it completely. Taz takes Apex down. And he's going to be kicking himself for that one. And we are now seeing Maniac and Kaylee left in a world of trouble. Orp in one hand, M4 in the other. They've got to do something magical here to pull this one off. And you can see the bomb is going down by the A site. Pasha on the prowl, finding 1. Taz has fallen to Kaylee's hands, but still, he's got 2 more players hungry for more and hungry to keep this clean slate to the half. I'm not sure if they're even going to go fully hunting for him. If they can do, certainly can. Oh, Pasha's got a glimpse. Can he get the kill though? Wow. Yes, he can. Pasha, ladies and gentlemen. We said he was going to be a key player, but my God, is he stepping up to the plate here. Currently sitting on 15-3, only being out-fragged, funny enough, by one of the new additions, Bialy on 16-3. And this is a true showing of the Virtus.pro strength. It really is, and 11-0.
I'm almost speechless towards it. I mean, I don't know. I expected a little bit more of LDLC. They have made it very known that they're a newer team and they're just looking for experience here. But right now, they're being completely shut out, and they need to do something to really get back. And right now, it's rounds that they need, and they're just not able to get it just yet. They picked up quite a few kills here, though. They need more than this. Snacks and Bialy, last two standing. Bialy going to be pushing through ramp, looking for the first kill, gets it. But looking for that second one onto the guy onto apartments. And he's going to pick it up as well here. So now it's a 2-on-2 from a 4-on-2. And Snacks, he's going to get the information. But he's going to get taken down, though. Maniac does pick that one up here. And Bomb is still in the hands of Bialy in a 1-on-2 situation. Haley does have the AWP, though. Going to be actually waiting for him to come out of apartments. And Maniac rotating back towards B. So Bialy just needs his one kill. And able to get that bomb down. 45 seconds to go, though. And let's see who's going to get the shut off. Haley watching the ramp. And Bialy slowly going to make his way through here. He's going to be looking for that man at CT spawn. He's going to spot him out here. Gets the kill onto him as well. He's going to go down. He's going to get the bomb plant. And now it's all in the hands of Maniac to finally stop the route, to finally pick up a round and stop this snowball going down, this avalanche that's currently happening down this hill. And he's going to be coming in through window side. And Bialy in prime position already has 3 kills. He's looking for number 4. And let's see if he can pick this up here. Maniac gonna be actually checking ramp here. Now he's kind of rushing for it last second. Flash is gonna come out. He's gonna go for the fake defuse here. Gonna be looking towards apartments, but that's not where Bialy is. He's gonna be waiting for him at CT ramp, and he sees he's not on the bomb. Maniac's gonna have to get this one up. The bomb, it's too late, and Bialy's gonna be able to save his gun. And Maniac still loses it.
Wow, my God. Oh, this is incredible. It's absolutely incredible stuff. I've got a feel for LDLC right now. How the hell can you motivate yourself for the next couple of games coming up, or the next couple of maps, if it even gets to 3 at this point, when you haven't been able to muster a single round?
I think just for the sake of their team morale, they need at least 1 round in this half.
Just
like, even if they're going to lose and they're okay with, or they realize it, they need something. They need to get some sort of penetration into the armor that Virtus.pro has.
They're being made to look like absolute amateurs by Virtus.pro, and I wish I could say I was being harsh, but right now Snacks and Pasha back-to-back kills. Bialy chimes in onto Apex, who did find Snacks eventually, but still, only 2 players standing. The A site completely swarmed by Virtus.pro. And finally, okay, Happy's back in the game, but look, left on 7 HP, and Virtus.pro do have the plant down 3v2. Maniac finds Taz. 2v2. Not sure if there's even enough time, Ray, for them to get back in here. If Neo can play the time game with Pasha. Pasha's come through, nades come out. That's going to really damage our Maniac, and that bomb is ticking pretty damn quickly right now. Neo knows it. Maniac's found Pasha. Maybe this is the 1 round they need, but it's a Neo in a 1v2. Home crowd in front. He gets 1. Can he find the second? Yes, he can! Neo holds on to the clean slate, and that is exactly why I'm worried for LDLC right now. They have not been able to get 1 single round.
Just fantastic play. Very clinical by Virtus.pro. Doing an amazing job right now. And LDLC, I wish I knew what they could do to get back in this, but they're just getting out-aimed. They're getting out-positioned every single time. And Virtus.pro is making this look too damn easy. And you said they're just getting made look like they're amateurs by Virtus.pro. And that's not harsh at all. That's actually being very nice to them, because it is even worse than that. And even in these gun rounds, LDLC are just kind of rushed through middle, get completely shut down, and now pretty much have no hopes at closing this one away. But Happy able to pick up a kill here, so that might have given them a little bit of life right now, as Maniac is going to be pushing out from Catwalk. But here comes the push on A here. Happy all alone. Does get flashed out as well as smoked here. And here comes Maniac for the back. Picks up 1, looking for number 2. He did get the bomb down for just a second there as Pasha picked it back up. Happy now to be pushing from the side. He does get 1. Bialy does get the kill, though, onto Maniac. And now Happy in a 1-on-1 here for the first round of this first half here. Can he pick this up? Oh, it's be Snacks coming up big for his team, and he's looking to get us here. He's down to 11 HP, though, and he will get taken down. Snacks securing the round.
Oh, my God.
We are about to see our first flawless half of the tournament.
And who better? We said, we imagined how good Virtus.pro would get in front of a home crowd. We assumed it would give them a boost. But a 14-0 boost.
Yeah.
This is painful for any LDLC fan to watch, and you know, they're not a bad team. They're a solid team with great players, but at the moment, none of that matters because all that is happening is Virtus.pro are just stomping. Maybe they can pick up the last round. But right now, Taz getting the first kill is not going to help matters. Opening up A, looking for a follow-up. He's not going to get it, but Pasha will find Maniac anyway, so it's a nice trade still in their favor. Neo onto Uzi. It's all going the way of Virtus.pro. They're going to get the clean slate. 15-0, ladies and gents. You wanted your hometown team to do well. I think you've just seen them do it. One round is all they need on this match.
I'm looking at chat and Happy's like, good half, good half.
Yeah.
I mean, these are good sports about it, but that scoreline. I mean, look at the members of Virtus.pro. Bialy 22-5, Neo 19-7, Pasha 17-6, Snacks only 6 kills, but he came out big to make sure to secure their flawless first half here. And now we might see our first perfect game in just a second, but we will be getting underway here at the second half. And remember, we can almost pretty much count this one in the books, but we would be going to Inferno next, and that's all LDLC played yesterday, as well as Mirage is the only map Virtus.pro played for themselves.
I'm a little bit worried here. You know what I mean? Like, I knew, I thought this was going to be one-sided. I thought the Virtus.pro were going to pick this up, but not without any sort of comeback. And they look baffled. They look absolutely flabbergasted as to what's just happened.
I'm keeping my eyes on Twitch chat, and everyone's, let's just say they're in favor of Virtus.pro right now.
I think you'd be stupid not to be. Jesus. And it's unreal to watch. I wish we could say anything more than this is unbelievable. You know, we wondered how long it would take to get these guys to form and really show up, and I think we've just found out. You get them on the stage in front of their hometown, in front of the crowd that absolutely adores them, and it's their time to shine. And Team-LDLC, they knew they had a challenge, but I don't think they thought it was going to be this tough. I don't think anyone did, and you know, they don't look too downhearted, but still, you know, you got to face facts. One round, one map over. On to the second, it's Inferno. Is that any better? Probably not. We said if they get to the third, they could probably do damage. You know, Dust 2's not a bad map for the French guys. But
at this rate?
At this rate, it's not great. It's not great at all. I think we're a bit of a loss for words here. We've had some interesting moments so far, but I think it is game time.
I've never heard that sound. I've heard it before, but I've never heard it as often. Just to hear the match point sound come into a second half. Like in the first round of the second half. You don't really hear that too often here.
Yeah, it's not something you expect, but please do take us into this one because this could all be over in one pistol.
It could here, and I honestly feel like LDLC are just... I want to say they're giving this up. I mean, they never want to just completely surrender. They can come back 15-15, but with the way currently Virtus.pro are playing, it's not very possible. And right now, going for a 3-2 split here. They have the help of that decoy over towards A ramp. Snacks may even be getting a little aggressive here, as well as Taz. And you see they're fighting for the first round here. They're fighting for their tournament hopes and a chance to advance in the semifinals. And Snacks is pushed up even further. Everyone rotating around to B halls. It looks like the hit will come there. But you can see Virtus.pro, they're ready for it. They're pretty much stacked towards this place. Neo going to be on Kawak. Taz could have that quick rotate into kitchen if he needs to. Not to mention, look at the A side. Pasha and I believe that was Neo are just playing so passive that they get there as quick as possible. Snacks just going to straight back away from this one. Not going to give up any deaths. Let's get flashed out here, waiting for someone to drop down as Apex picks up the first kill, but wow, Snacks picks the kill on the Kaylee right there. But Maniac responds with 2 kills himself, and now it's all in a 2v3. Pasha, 14 HP. Can he pick up a kill here? Can he even things up just a little bit? He's looking for the bomb, though. Hasn't gone down yet. Bialy picks up a kill, though, on Uzi. As Pasha does drop it out. Bialy in a 1-on-2 situation for the first map. 15 HP on Maniac. He has to get that bomb across. But they have 20 seconds to go here. Bialy pushing, does get dinked up. And he's looking for the kill. He gets the kill on the Maniac. That is bombed down. 20 seconds to go. He forced Happy's hand, who has to push for it. And he's going to be checking for Bialy, but he gets the kill. And we won't see that perfect game. That will be LDLC picking up 1 round. But can they pick up another 14 in a row?
14 match points.
Remember we were watching Virtus.pro versus Hellraisers on this map?
Oh, hold on. I want to point out Virtus.pro right now, they're not messing around. They're going to be trying to get this one in the bag. Shotguns, couple of pistols, but they've got the full head armor. They've got nicely stacked out for what they've got.
I will say one thing. When they played against Hellraisers on Inferno, or Mirage, they choked at 15 to take it into overtime.
True, but I don't see any choking right now as Bialy has opened up with a nice grenade onto Happy, and any other team, I doubt this working, but at the moment, Virtus.pro look like a team possessed, and we are seeing a very cautious LDLC. And what, KQMA, or Kaylee, should I say, does find Taz. So 4v3. Bialy, however, could get his hands on an AK. This is dangerous now. Neo goes low, has to be careful. Bialy still looking for his way through. There's a player just most way. It is Maniac, and he's going to hear that. I'm not sure if he's going to expect the AK to be within his clutch, but we're going to find out. We are seeing the bomb slowly but surely working over towards A. Maniac still in mid. Apex, Uzi, Kaylee coming through the spawn. Neo is tucked in on the site, and Bialy, oh, lovely shot, Maniac. Evened it all up, 3v3 now. Bialy just keeping eyes on. He's being the key player, and Neo's going to spot these guys out. The T side are on the bomb site, Neon. A is now under pressure. Uzi's found Neo. It's a 3v2, but Bialy is still alive. It's a 2v2. He's got 3 already. Can he find 2 more and make it the ace? The bomb is down. Bialy and Snacks, can you pick up in a round you should never have had? Right now he's got a glimpse. He's got the tag. Haley's in trouble. He needs help right now. We've got Snacks now moving in as well. Snacks has got a gun as well. This is unbelievable. Callie is holding on for dear life, but Snacks left in a 1v2. Oh, make it a 1v1. This is very possible. Now this could be all over in this round. Oh, but Uzi holds on. Another moment saved for LDLC, but it feels like a matter of time.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? We should see the save come over Virtus.pro. No point to mess around just yet. And they will be going for the full save. I think as we've seen Virtus.pro pull back ecos, there is always that potential here, but LDLC building up a little bit of momentum, I'll say. But enough momentum to take 13 more straight. That one's up in the air at the moment, and you see a 2-3 split breaking out here. LDLC going to push towards middle. Send one man through B halls here, just to distract a little bit. Maniac, he does have the AK in hand. Navi going to pick up first one on Taz. Maniac trying to spot the second, but Snacks with some kill. Bialy picks up a kill, and now it's a 3-on-3 situation here, and Snacks has a gun. This is going to be very interesting. They could pull the map win in an eco round.
They almost did it last time.
And Titan were able to stay alive in an eco round when it looked like certain death against them on Inferno here. And right now, Kaylee looking for one man to pick off here. He doesn't want to get too close, but there is one man shoving up right now, looking for Uzi. He's right around the corner, and it's going to be Neo with that P2000. Going to peek around, looking for some kills, looking for some damage at least. He doesn't really pick up much here. Now it's all in the hands of Snacks, and a 1-on-2 picks up one, and he can't get that second one yet again here. That will be Apex picking up 3. But still, match point, 15-3 for Virtus.pro.
And we got money for guns now, ladies and gents. Virtus.pro not just got the shotguns in the mix and a couple of picked up AKs on occasion. They have the full stack here, and this is crunch time for LDLC. For confidence sake, at least they picked up these 3 rounds. Otherwise, I can only imagine the next map would be near on the same. Pasha just toying with the idea of peeking. Actually, the entirety of the T side are lining up, looking towards the A section. Uzi and Happy actually backing off a bit, but Apex, Maniac, and Kaylee all ready and waiting. Look at Bialy though. Bialy, Taz, and Pasha all present on A. Neo, Snacks focused on B. And now we wait. Wait for those smokes to come flooding across. There's one. There's the flashes coming over. Here come the smokes as well. So it is go time for LDLC. Can they hold on now against a fully stacked out Virtus.pro? So far the answer is a resounding no. Taz and Bialy mopping the floor with their bodies, but still there's hope. Maniac gets 2 back-to-back. Bialy chimes in, leaving just Happy alive. 1v3. This map could be over very quickly, but he's got a little bit of a glimmer. He's taken down Neo. Can he follow up on Bialy? 5 HP there. That could be a nice kill for him. And he does do the job. He's got to go big right now. He's got 2. He's got to get the hat trick. Has to do this. Snacks is not far away. Bomb now in hand. 35 seconds. Doesn't have the time to mess around here. Snacks knows that. Snacks sitting, tucked in. Barely moving a muscle here. Whereas Happy edging through. He knows he's going to have to cross here. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Virtus.pro. Big victory for them in just the first map, let's bear in mind. And the crowd, you can tell who they're backing in this one. And what a performance to be backing.
Wow, and a huge crowd it is as well. And Virtus.pro, they have to feel confident. They can hear the cheers.
Yes.
They have to be pumped now coming to this next back. Not to mention just how one-sided that was. Everyone really stepped into the plate here. 30 kills for Bialy, 20 for Neo.
Beautiful, beautiful play.
It honestly couldn't have gone better than that for them. And now they're looking at potentially a 2-0 sweep here to get into the semifinals.
got to give them credit. We said, get them on the stage, see what they can do, and they've shown us exactly what they can do. You know, a lot of people questioned their performances previously, but they are stepping up so much right now. And they are just going to sit it out, just kind of have a chat, you know, talk things through. Obviously, another map coming up, Inferno on the way, and this is going to be a sight to see. No one expected a 15-0, okay? No one expected a 15-0 half. Everyone thought they'd do well, but no one thought, yeah, they're going to be that damn good. And they've just turned up. They lost down the pistol, which gave away 3 rounds, but they near on turned it in 2 of those.
That is true, especially one of them even being an eco on top of that. But Inferno, that's where ICE have to be focused on, and that's where LGC has to be focused on as well. They have to ignore that last map, and coming into that against a team who played on it 3 times already. LGC have done this so many times already within the past day against some really good teams.
Yep.
And obviously, on the side, you know, of Virtus.pro, they've played this map so many times as different names, different organizations, but have always looked so solid on it.
They have. So guys at home, I want to ask you once again, make sure you tweet through to us at @TheyCallMePansy, @JKaplan with the hashtag EMS One with what you think is going to happen, because so far this is looking very one-sided. And in the meantime, we're going to go to a very quick break to give you guys time to rest. Obviously, the teams to reset, talk things through. We'll be back in just a moment.